extend the comment on that just a little.
Okay.
I won't stay long.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I noted that Terence referred to the 100,000 figure, and I got that from several commentators online. I don't know if it's true or not. In fact, they referred to 120,000. I generally say if it's 120,000, let's take out 40,000 and treat it as 80,000. Now I have a sense from renting to the Venezuelans and from a book that I wrote via stakeholder consultation. I have a sense of the numbers that just from scaled up information, but no, by no means a census, by no means comprehensive information. And that's why we keep pleading for the Ministry of Labor. Okay, so these people are here, we are trying to help them and do some humanitarian interventions and whatnot. At a minimum, make it necessary for them to register with the Ministry of Labor. So we have an idea of the size of the demographic dividend. Remember, this is the only factor of production that is booming in Trinidad and Tobago. And if you get an idea of the size of the demographic dividend, you could do some magic with that. Now, if it is we go to New York and we are unregistered, what do? We go in a hotel and we work in the back room somewhere. We hope nobody sees us and we contribute to the informal non-tradable sector. Now, I see that the Minister of Finance refers to economic growth taking place. And I did a decomposition of the economy into 3 substantive categories: non-booming tradable, non-tradable, and I decomposed it into tradable and then into non-booming tradable and energy goods and also into the non-tradable sector. So 3 categories. And when I looked closely at the data, the growth is coming mainly from the non-tradable sector. So when you say we have, in fact, for 2023, let me make it clear that the data is pointing towards no growth so far. So in fact, if you take the 2023 data that the IMF posts at 2.5, and you use instead the CSO data, and you calculate average growth for the 3 quarters that's available online, you would see 0 growth. In other words, we remain in the top 10 worst performing economies in the world in terms of economic growth performance. And it worries me, Darren. It worries me because it points to a deep underlying structural problem. And unless we take 20 steps back and we look at this deep underlying structural problem and the continued, in my opinion, misuse of the Venezuelan labor in the terms of not having an appropriate allocation that is kind to our foreign exchange, the pace of decline is going to continue, and we are not going to go from E towards F. No. We are going to go somewhere from E, somewhere northwards, and that stock of foreign exchange is going to disappear even faster. So it's something that we have to keep in mind, and I think running down growth, all growth is not good. The growth in Trinidad and Tobago now, in particular, has to be non-energy export oriented. Unless we do that, when we get 200 US at the counter, now we are fussing. In a year and a half time, it could be 50 US, unless we radically change the mode in which we look at the Trinidad and Tobago economy. Thank you.